Hello guys, it's John Smartair doing another Blaze Talks. Today it's going to be about video game collecting. Yeah, video game collecting. We'll talk about some stuff. So there will be a Video Game Pickups 21 in probably early January. That should be cool. But aside from that, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. First up, um, there are certain things from Video Pickups 21 that I already know I'm getting, but I'm not going to say what they are. There should be 8 games, 4 of which will be modern games, 4 sort of old, not that old though, but still a bit older now, I guess, and not gonna say what they are. Leave that for the surprise, I guess, but yeah, anyway. So first up, why did I quit video game collecting? I guess I'll go back from the start since I haven't talked about video game collecting that much. I technically quit back in 2018, at least like for retro, obviously I still bought video games, like, decently often, but yeah, so I stopped getting retro games around 2018, but really it was more 2015 when I stopped. I mean, I still collected in 2015, but in like early 2016 I kind of just stopped. That's really just because other hobbies took over. That's just the simplest explanation. I really started collecting a lot in 2014. Back then, Beyblade was dead, Bakugan was dead, I wasn't into Bottleman slash Beat'em yet, you know, I didn't really buy a lot of anime stuff either, so yeah, I mean, games kind of just became the default thing. Amiibo came out, but Amiibo were kind of game related anyway, so that's just kind of how it went, honestly. It just was kind of circumstance, video games just really took over since that was like the main hobby at that time. I guess Pokemon cards were there as well, but I just preferred games for the most part, and then Beyblade Burst came out in 2015. I still didn't get that into Burst for a little while though, but once I did in, end of 2015, I guess, start 2016, yeah, that just changed everything. Games took a a pretty big backseat, I would say, and then from then on, like, I also made a lot of online friends around the start of 2016 as well, which meant I was playing games more actually, but I wasn't collecting as much, and that, Beyblade Burst, I also got really into Bakutech as well in 2015, but, Bakugan eventually would come back, and yeah, I mean, overall games just kind of took a backseat because there's other stuff going on. Also, 2018, started buying more anime stuff. Also, Bakugan came back at the start of 2019. So yeah, it kind of just ended up being one of those things where there were just other things to buy, so I stopped. Now, I never really intentionally quit. It just was circumstance. Like, yeah, I don't have much else to get right now, and I don't know, I just stopped. And I always thought about going back, getting more stuff, but it was always just like a weird thought, 'cause I'm like, well, I haven't done it in so long. Should I do it? Should I not? I don't know. And I just kind of never did, and now we're here. So finally, in 2025, after 7 years, I decided to actually try getting some more stuff, which I did. I bought, I wanted some games, and I got some. Of course, Kirby Superstar, Donkey Kong Country 2 being two really big ones. I guess, even Donkey Kong Country Returns, a little bit older, and then also, at the same time, I also got things like, Kirby in the Forgotten Land, plus the Undertale Collector's Edition, but, decent bit of stuff there. Switch 2 came out, that was cool, but yeah, some actual older games, finally. And yeah, with that, I guess I'm back. I'm not going to the same extent that I used to go or anything, it's just going to be something I do every now and again, just get some older games, and I think that's fine. There are a lot of games that I want, though. As far as consoles go, not really as many, if any, at this point, because they're really expensive. Most of the ones I want anyway, and then some, so I don't know if I want to get back into that too much, but yeah, there's a lot of games I want. I know from, like, all these Nintendo games, but yeah. NES, it'd be cool to get Ice Climber, that's one that I feel like I'm missing. Also, Donkey Kong Jr., Donkey Kong 3, arcade versions ported. Be cool to get. Also, Balloon Fight and Kirby's Adventure, two more that I think would be pretty solid additions. As for NES, though, I have most NES games that I want. For Game Boy, Super Mario Land. I have Land 2, but not Land 1. I should probably get Land 1. Also, Kid Icarus of Myths and Monsters would be a solid one to pick up. We also have Metroid 2, Samus Returns. Kirby's Dream Land, Kirby's Dream Land 2. I guess also like the Wario Land games. I think it's 1 and 2 on Game Boy, original Game Boy. And then the 3 Donkey Kong Land games. All these would be solid choices, I think, so yeah. As far as anything like that I really, really want, though, I don't think there's been anything so far. I think these are all the things that'd be like cool to get, but nothing that I'm like I have to get this like actually like soon, right? SNES, Pilot Wings could be cool. Wario's Woods could be cool. Kirby's Dream Land 3. That one's expensive. Speaking of expensive, I want Earthbound. That one I don't know if I'll ever get, but it'd be really, really cool. Also, Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. I don't care too much about spin-offs, but this one would be like a really, really cool one to get. Game Boy Color, Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX plus the Oracle games for Legend of Zelda, Seasons and Ages. Wario Land 3 as well could be cool. For Nintendo 64, I kind of have everything that I want. I don't have a huge collection, but I have like 15 or so games, something like that. But like I have all the ones that I actually want, so the only one I would really need is like I don't know, Pilot Wing 64. That could be cool, but it's not like not necessary. That's it. For Game Boy Advance, F Zero Maximum Velocity would be a good one. Also Wario Land 4. That could be cool. WarioWare Inc., Mega Micro Games, WarioWare Twisted, just some of the Wario games honestly would be cool. Metroid Fusion and Metroid Zero Mission, these are two that I actually really do want quite a bit. Zero Mission I have played actually pretty recently on the Switch Online, and that was a really good time. Also Fusion would be cool to have, so I do really want both of these. I guess I could also go back to Metroid 2 Samus Returns and say that I really want that as well, because, it would just be cool to have like the mainline Metroid games, so that could be fun. We also have Kirby Nightmare Dreamland, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, both just, solid pickups. Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, and Four Swords just have a physical Four Swords. Also Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. Both of these, just solid ones, and yeah. For GameCube, we have Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. I actually want this one decent, but I already have the HD one, though. Wario World, this is a really big one. I actually really, really want Wario World. Not the most necessary, I guess, but it'd just be really, really cool. It's also kind of expensive, though, but yeah, I do want this one a lot. There's also, WarioWare Inc. Mega Party games. This would just be like a nice one to get. We also have Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, both would be cool. Legend of Zelda Four Swords Adventure, that's nice. Star Fox Assault would be nice as well. For DS, we got WarioWare Touched, WarioWare DIY, Wario Master of Skies. These, again, just cool things to have. Pokemon Heart Gold and Pokemon White 2. Oh, I guess also Pokemon Black 1. Just the counterpart versions that I don't have. I do want these, but like they're pretty expensive. We also got Kirby Mass Attack. This would be nice. A game I don't have. Would be cool. Nothing crazy. Just would be cool. Super Princess Peach would be a nice one as well. Also, I don't know how I don't have this. New Super Mario Bros. I actually kind of need that like sooner rather than later. That's another pretty big one. Like I don't know how I don't have the first new Super Mario Bros. Game. I should probably get that. Metroid Prime Hunters would be pretty cool. Yeah. Then we got Wii games. We got WarioWare Smooth Moves. Wii Play Motion. These would both be nice. And two that I actually really want are The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword and Pikmin 2. Pikmin 2 is weird because it's on GameCube, but I kind of really want the Wii version because I actually have Pikmin 4 on Switch, but I'll get that at some point. But I have Pikmin 1 on GameCube, Pikmin 3 on Wii U, so I feel like it'd be cool to get Pikmin 2 on Wii to like bridge the gap of consoles and then get Pikmin 4 on Switch at some point. That'd be really cool, I feel, so I wanted to get 2 on Wii. For 3DS, Kid Icarus Uprising would be nice. Fire Emblem Awakening. I'm not too huge into Fire Emblem, but I don't know, I just kind of want Awakening. We also have Yoshi's New Island and WarioWare Gold, a couple solid pickups. Also, counterpart Pokemon, so we have Pokemon X and... So, weird case, maybe Pokemon Omega Ruby. I thought I had this game for years. Apparently, I might not. I've looked around, it's nowhere to be found, so... Either this is one of the most insane instances of me misremembering something, which is already rare as is, or I misplaced it and I don't know where it is, which I kind of feel like is the case. I swear I had this game, but maybe I need that. We'll see. I'll keep looking. For Wii U stuff, getting a little bit newer now, I guess. But New Super Mario Bros. U. How do I not have this game? I don't know. I need this one soon. Also, Game and Wario would be a good pickup. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker would be also a good pickup. And then Wii Sports Club, not necessary, but it'd just be nice to have. And then for Switch, I'm not really gonna get into Switch 2 because these games are like brand new. They're just coming out now, so like I'll get them as they come out. Anyway, Pokemon counterpart versions, so Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Pokemon Shield, Pokemon Shining Pearl, Pokemon Scarlet. All of these would be cool to get. Luigi's Mansion 3, another game that'd be good to get. Yoshi's Crafted World, Bayonetta 3, WarioWare Get Together, Wario Move It. Pikmin 4, as I already mentioned. Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, and I guess I ended off Princess Peach Showtime. I actually kind of want this game, and I want to play it, so yeah, I think that's everything for my list of games. It's not like a crazy list, but yeah, these are like the games that I'm probably going to be hunting for to get, hopefully kind of soon-ish. I don't know how soon, but we'll see. These are just the games on my radar right now. I mean, there's of course other games I might think of, third party stuff. There's plenty of options and things I could get. So if I deviate from the list, that's fine. If not, that's fine. But yeah, also it's only Nintendo. But yeah, just kind of a look at what I'm looking into for collecting. So, anyways, that's all for the video. So yeah, thanks for watching, and bye bye.